Hello everyone and welcome back to another Final Fantasy video. Today we're going to talk about should I skip or should I not skip the Final Fantasy lore. And to be honest, I already did it. You're probably thinking now, why did you skip? Why did you actually skip? You're missing the whole game now. And you're right, if the game was the lore for me, I would have skipped that. But you know what? I'm not really into the lore of Final Fantasy, but I still love the game till death. Hello everyone, and yeah, this is Dvalin. And I've been thinking a lot about which MMO should I play like in the coming next days, because I was really I felt in love with Lost Ark, but the problem is that game is first coming in next year, so I have to find something I can play and entertain myself with for the next coming months. And so I was thinking, what should I play? Should I play World of Warcraft? Should I play Final Fantasy? Should I play Guild Wars? Which game should I invest most of my time in? Of course, I can still shuffle between all the games and, follow the news on, still do a video about, wow, Guild Wars, follow all the new popular news. But which game should I daily game and stream on my channel? And I think I have concluded with myself that it's going to be Final Fantasy for my case, because I already played World of Warcraft so much that I'd feel it's like the game I always played. This game is still so new to me. I still haven't tried half of the class. I haven't tried any of the raids yet. So there's so much more for me to find out. So I think I have decided with myself to go with this game. But it required something, because the main quest in this game was killing me. Following this main quest all the time that I had to do, and I just went into websites and I could see how much I needed before I get to the game that I wanted to play. It was a very long list. So I basically ended up with buying a skip. I didn't buy a level boost, so I went directly to the end game. No, I just skipped, so basically that means all my dungeons now are unlocked. All my dungeons, raids, whichever you can think of, is unlocked up to Shadowbringers. So everything I can play from now up to Shadowbringers is unlocked. That basically means I can go in and have tons of fun with a lot of different dungeons, like you can see here. Realm Reborn dungeons, Heavensward dungeons, Stormblood dungeons, different dungeons. So that was why, because I like to spam dungeons, I like to spam PvP raids. I don't really care about open world, about questing and stuff like that. That's not things that really concerns me to do all these other different things. So that is why I chose to do skip. To skip all the quest, dialogues, lore, and I'm just not into that. When I play Black Desert Online, Elder Scrolls Online, I always click on the button where you can skip all the conversations. That's just how I am. I want the fun. I want the game. I want the raids. I want the dungeons. I want the PvP. The lore, it's okay, you guys like the lore, but I'm not into it. Especially the Final Fantasy lore, because I have never played a Final Fantasy game, so I'm not really into this universe. But still, the game is fantastic and has fantastic raids, dungeons, and PvP is fun. So if you're mad at me, I mean, that's okay for you to be, but I still feel it's okay to have different people in this game. Some people like to do this, some people like to do that, and some people, likes to read the lore and, play 200 hours in it, and that's fine. I'm just not one of them. I like to just play the dungeons, the raids, and have fun in the game. There you go. So I just wanted to inform you all that I have chosen the skip way, and I'm now playing on my new main, which is a Dark Knight. And thanks to the skip, I was able to play the Dark Knight ASAP. So now my new main is the Dark Knight, which I will be leveling up to 70. Play the whole Shadowbringers, and I will not skip Shadowbringers because I can't skip it, but I will not, because I want the story from Shadowbringers, because Shadowbringers is important if you also want to play Endwalker. So I'm gonna do the whole Shadowbringers, probably stream it, go through all the questing, have fun with it, and then I'm ready for Endwalker. Because Endwalker is gonna get a lot of PvP boost, like a lot of cool things in PvP So finally the game is gonna focus on PvP, which is super cool. So you can say now I'm just preparing for Endwalker and try to get max level. I'm not sure I can get to max level before Endwalker comes out, because it's only like in 2 weeks, so yeah, we'll see. But just a quick information for you all. Back in Final Fantasy, I have skipped the story, but I'm not gonna skip like as I can't skip the Shadowbringers, but I'm also very interested in playing the Shadowbringers. I'm gonna play it, read all the dialogues, all things, but just the previous expansions, no thanks. So I hope you have all good day. If you want to be friends in Final Fantasy, you can add me. My name is Dvalin, YouTuber. I'm playing on the Chaos Realm in Europe server data center, and I'm on the server called Omega. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, everyone, and see you.